The trade war between the US and China has cast a shadow over the G20 summit, with world leaders saying the ongoing dispute is fueling the global slowdown. On the sidelines, there's been tension during bilateral talks. The UK's outgoing Prime Minister Theresa May and the Russian President Vladimir Putin sharing a frosty exchange. These choreographed photo ops are usually all about smiles and warm words. Not this one. This, Theresa May's first meeting with Vladimir Putin since the UK accused Russia of carrying out a nerve agent attack in Salisbury last March. She told the president this behaviour can never be repeated, and Britain's relationship with Moscow cannot return to business as usual while the suspects remain at large. Very different scenes with Donald Trump, who was full of warm words for his Russian counterpart.
We're going to discuss a lot of different things. We've had great meetings. We have a very, very good relationship. And we look forward to spending some very good time together. A lot of very positive things going to come out of the relationship. So, Vladimir, thank you very much. Thank you.
Prompted by a question from a reporter, he even had time for a joke. The president also met with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, just a day after he criticised the country for increasing tariffs on US goods. China, too, has been in the firing line, but talks with Xi Jinping are still to come. The Chinese president hasn't spoken directly about the meeting, but with both countries in the middle of a trade war, there's no doubt about their significance. After the day's event, traditional Japanese performances and a toast from the host.
Kanpai! Kanpai!
Now all eyes turn to the moment everyone's been waiting for. Donald Trump meeting his Chinese counterpart, with the US president saying he looks forward to productive talks. It remains to be seen if the smiles will continue when the leaders of the world's two biggest economies finally come face to face once again. France has recorded its hottest day ever, hitting 44.3 degrees as the heat wave gripping Europe intensifies. The country, along with Spain and Italy, issued red warnings, with temperatures in many places reaching the mid-40s. Thousands of schools were closed and people were told to be vigilant. The French health ministry says the true impact of the extreme weather won't be known for weeks. The unprecedented temperatures are also taking their toll in Catalonia, where emergency crews are battling one of the worst wildfires in 20 years. 60 square kilometres has already been burnt, but firefighters say that could quadruple. Farmers have been asked to stop all work across the region for 48 hours. In Paris, officers were booed as they pepper-sprayed a group of young protesters who were blocking traffic in the French capital. The demonstrators, who are calling for more government action on climate change, say the police response was unwarranted. The captain of a migrant rescue boat is facing arrest and a fine as a standoff with Italy continues. Sea-Watch 3, which picked up 53 men, women and children off the Libyan coast on June the 12th, has been denied access to the island of Lampedusa. Italian prosecutors have launched an investigation after the government accused the German captain of aiding people smugglers. Carola Raquette says she's done nothing wrong and has adhered to maritime laws.
The situation is incredibly tense. It's been getting worse and worse, basically, since we picked up the survivors of this rescue case, and particularly in the last days, the situation has become quite aggravated.
C'è un equipaggio fuorilegge, un comandante fuorilegge che vanno fermati, arrestati, espulsi. C'è una nave che per la terza volta non rispetta le regole, le leggi e il buon senso.
Protesters in Sudan are preparing to stage a mass demonstration this weekend. There have already been small gatherings to drum up support for Sunday's event. Citizens are still demanding a return to civilian rule more than 2 months after the Transitional Military Council took control. More than 250 people have now been arrested following the attack last weekend in Ethiopia's Amhara region. 5 government officials, including the army chief, General Seir Mekonnen, were killed during an alleged attempted coup. The remaining towers of the ill-fated Morandi Bridge in the Italian city of Genoa have been demolished in a spectacular fashion. 43 people were killed when a section collapsed last August. The controlled explosion paves the way for a new structure to replace the tragic landmark. And finally, solar power has brought a Californian hillside to life. Set across 15 acres, the Field of Light features 58,000 stemmed glass globes, which change colour and sway in the breeze. The exhibition is the brainchild of British artist Bruce Munro, who's also known for his large-scale installations. And that's your international news around the world in 5.